Hey everyone, Colton from Wiegers Financial Benefits here. Wanted to do a follow-up on a video we posted on Facebook talking about different initiatives we do for wellness, mental wellness and physical wellness in our office. A lot of the things I listed, again, are very inexpensive, if not free, and they're easy to implement. So in the video we posted, we discussed them all, we just listed them, and I wanted to break them down in a bit more detail if you wanted to learn a bit more. So feel free to message us as well if you want to find out a bit more detail on these, but I'll break them all down a bit for you. So I mentioned gym membership discounts. So we have arrangements with Motion Fitness, Mawson Fitness, and Fitness Focus, and they're available for anyone who works at our office and family, as well as everyone who has employee benefits with us. The whole goal of that is just to break down that cost barrier a little bit. There's a lot of people who maybe want to be active. Sometimes a gym membership price can be a little steep, so we're trying to minimize that cost. Employee assistance programs. We use LifeWorks at our office. These are centered around supporting mental health, and they're programs that are available for employees as well as their family. So if you or someone you know is going through some sort of a rough time, check out to see if you have an employee assistance program. A lot of offices have it as part of their benefits program, and people aren't aware of it, and maybe they aren't aware that it's extended to their family as well. So definitely look into that and mention to someone if you know they're going through a hard time to check it out, because it's oftentimes an added benefit and they might not know that they have it. We have our walking groups that we do. So this is something that we got going a couple of years ago, and we go out during the lunchtime and we have a walking leader, and all they do is they just do a couple laps around the block while people have lunch. It gives them a chance to stretch their legs a bit, to eat and talk with people, and just to get active. And on that as well, I mentioned we have stretching and daily exercise that we do. So a lot of the offices, that space in our office is pretty wide open, and maybe your office is the same, there's a lot of room. Take 5 minutes a day to get out of your chair, get on the floor and stretch out a bit, maybe bring some mats and things like that, just to stretch your legs, to get a bit active just partway through the day, and take that couple minutes of a break and out of your chair a little bit. We have a yoga instructor office. So this is an interesting story. Lisa at our office the other year went through some training to be a yoga instructor, and she brought that training back to the office and hosted yoga sessions after hours for quite a while, and with quite a few people being interested in, they brought their own mats and everything, they rolled them out upstairs and did mini yoga sessions at the end of the day. So maybe you know someone at your office who is a yoga instructor or has some sort of other thing that they're involved with that they'd like to share, and if it's mental and physical wellness related, feel free to partake in that. Get that going at your office and do it maybe just after hours, and brings people together a little bit, gets to know each other, and again promotes physical well-being. We have our Motivational Mondays and our Fridays. This is one of the best things that we do at our office, I find, that is so simple. So our Motivational Mondays is an email we send out every week, the beginning of the week, that's just something inspirational. Gets people starting their week out right with a positive attitude. And our Friday, in a sense, is a recap of the week. So every Thursday, at the end of the day, everyone sends messages or emails to Ashley at our office. She puts them together, and maybe they're just sharing a good story or a good thing that happened to them personally. Or maybe they want to share a compliment to someone on the team that did something great that week. And the whole point of it is just to tell everyone in the office, hey, there's awesome things going on. Maybe in people's personal lives or in other departments of the office that they're not that familiar with, and just to bring some positive energy to the end of our week and share some good stories. We have our health spending accounts and our wellness accounts. These are something that a lot of places of work are starting to implement now too, and people maybe don't take full advantage of them. And these are the things, of course, like you can get a massage through your health spending account, and your wellness account, you might be able to have different things like sports covered, fees for sports and things like that. So if you want to get more involved, you want to try something new, but money is a bit of a barrier, see if your office has a wellness spending account. For ours, I put through my own my soccer team expenses, volleyball, and again, all these things that maybe you want to partake in and get active with, but you have to pick and choose because you don't want to spend too much money. So see if your office has something like that going as well. We have a variety of positivity initiatives that we always kickstart the year with positivity, and the big one right now for us at the office is gratitude and being grateful for different things. So we have different whiteboards in everyone's office now, and they write every day if they want to participate, something they're grateful for. And that's just, again, to bring positive energy and positive attitude to the workplace. I mentioned our social committee as well in the previous video, and this is something that's definitely worth talking more about, because this is one of the best things that we do at our office, I find. If you have a social committee at your office or your place that you work, get involved. See if they need more hands. It's always better to have more people involved than less, and maybe you can bring some great ideas to the team. And the best part of the social committee is they just bring so many great initiatives to our office, and they're so creative in what they do. So we have the different things run by the social committee, our Christmas party. We do birthday recognition. So every time when it's someone's birthday, the social committee takes it upon themselves to send out a questionnaire, to get some photos or some stories from the person whose birthday is, and they share that with the whole office. And the whole point of that, of course, is just that we want everyone to learn a bit more. And it's always something interesting to find out about different people you work with and some good stories. And again, just gets the whole office more acquainted with each other. We do casual Fridays. A lot of times we have potlucks and barbecue lunches throughout the year. And again, this is something primarily run through our social committee. They do different themes. I remember last year we had a taco bar, I think it was for Halloween. We had a Hawaiian themed luau lunch. And these are just great ways to bring some new activity and some fun to the office, something different, and get everyone in the boardroom and hanging out and chatting. And it's always just during a lunchtime, and everyone enjoys it a lot. And it's just something a bit different every time. Again, I mentioned we have some theme days and celebrations that we do during the summer, especially every Friday. For our casual Friday, we do Rider Day, we do Canadian theme day, different things like that, and just to bring a bit of fun and creativity to the office a little bit. And our social committee heads a lot of that up. On top of that, we have a few different things too that we do. We have a fantasy football league that we've been running for a few years. That's something I got going at the office. We have an NHL hockey pool when it comes to playoff time. We have Wiegers in Wonderland. So Wiegers in Wonderland is a cool initiative too. Every other Thursday, you can do it at any frequency you'd like. We do we do a lunchtime in the boardroom where someone shares about a trip or something they did recently. And the whole point is just to get everyone hanging out, having lunch, and someone gets to share about something, somewhere they went, tips and things that they think that other people would want to find out with. And it's really, really well received, and it just gets you to, you get to see these awesome trips that your coworkers have done and learn a bit more maybe about them and some of the experiences they've had. So those are some of the things that honestly I haven't even gone through all of what I'd call our employee perks. But again, so many of these are either very inexpensive or completely free to do. All they take is for someone to take initiative and to get it going. And we think we're doing a lot of great things, but we'd love to hear a bit from you. If your office is doing an awesome initiative as it relates to mental and physical wellness and maybe just bringing good energy to your workplace, we'd love to hear about it. Please send us a message, and maybe it's something we can get implemented at our office too. And if you want to learn about how to start some of these initiatives at the place that you work, feel free to reach out. We have a lot of folks at our office that have spearheaded these different initiatives, and it really does take a whole team to get them going. But I can tell you with absolute confidence that these are the things that make it so it's not just a 9-to-5 job, that you can come to work every week, every day, and feel like maybe there's something new going on, there's good energy, there's positive attitudes, and you just feel a lot better, and you're not punching in and punching out. And again, I think that's what everyone wants, is that their place of work feels a bit like home. It's somewhere they enjoy being, and these are some of the great things that we have found that work at our office, and we'd love to hear if you try some out, how they work for you. Again, feel free to reach out to us if you want to learn a bit more how we've gotten them all going. And thank you again for watching this episode of CliffHangers, and we'll share more about things going on in our office next time.